and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. I like to thank those who are 13 to 17. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Boom. Okay? 5 wonderful years. But I say 5 years for you guys to get this thing together before you turn 18 and considered be adults in America. It's time. You guys can do it. You can read, you can write, you can add, you can subtract, you can spell. Oh my goodness, you can do a whole lot of things. Okay? You can go to the store. Some of you guys can drive. Some of you guys have license. Some of you guys have your own vehicles registered in your name. Okay? This is only not for people in my state. All right? Or I could be talking to somebody from Utah. All right? California, New Mexico, Mississippi. All right? Even places like Japan. You come here, you got to obey the law. All right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to respect one another. Okay? The police getting a whole lot of calls because people are always bumping heads. Okay? They start as children. Some of them get started as teens, and then some of them don't get started until they reach their 18th birthday and start wilding out and going crazy. It has to stop. Lives are being taken. All right? People doing some daring things, some ugly things. Friends jumping each other. All right? People want reputations, being known for something. What? Well, you're going to be known for something. Be known for a number on your back, a file. You've been arrested. Some people just want to go on in just so they can say, I'm tough, I'm this, I'm that. Well, how you going to get a job? You can't beat up on people. That's poor planning. You got to plan your life out right. All right? Rule number 13, lesson number 13, and it is the felony murder rule that I'm going to be talking about. All right? I'll let you know what people are doing out here. It's so sad. But I got to let you know. Okay? What is actually going out here in this world? People committing 2 felonies. And murder is included. Like robbing a bank. Alright? You can't even go to a bank and put your own money in. You can't go to an ATM. And a lot of it, people say it has to do with drugs. But it has to do with your attitude. Because I know a lot of people who get high. I know a lot of people when I was a teen who got high and never broke the law. I know a lot of people who drank and drunk and never hit one person, never killed one person. I know a lot of people out here, they threaten folk because they're so scared. Okay, well then get back up on the porch, stay in the house. People out here who lift weights and go crazy and want to beat up folk, and then they accidentally kill someone. Remember, please do what your limit is, what you can tolerate. Please do remember that. Can you stomach being locked up? Can you stomach? Can you deal with it? If you got to pay fines. What happens if your parents say, okay, we're going to pay them, but you're going to pay us back? Then you wouldn't do it. It's only because somebody will foot the bill and all you got to do is the time. But if parents start making you pay that money back, then you think about it twice, wouldn't you? No matter who you are. I'm talking to everybody because lives mean something here on this earth. They really do. Lives mean something on this earth. People do cry at funerals and at grave sites. people, ooh, they hover up in hospitals wondering, is their teen going to die today in intensive care? Lives mean something. Now, there are a lot of teens that get out here and they accidentally, as they say, I accidentally kill somebody. How you going to accidentally kill someone? Okay? There's no such a thing. You shouldn't even be involved in that type of activity whatsoever. No, not one time. You're too young. You don't need to do it at all. I don't care if you've been here and you're 100 years old. No, you're still too young. Okay? Only words out here. Okay? Only words out here. Only words. And if you are too hypersensitive and they just set you off, go in the house. Okay? Save yourself. Don't get in it with people. Don't go and be a hothead and grab a gun. All right? You gonna pull the trigger? You gonna pull the trigger? You don't have any money, you upset and you mad? You can't figure anything out? You can't seem to punch your way out of a plastic bag or a paper bag, but you gonna grab this? You gonna rob somebody at the ATM? I don't think so. Oh, you may do it. But remember, there's gonna be more cameras coming up because of prior generations. And you guys don't need to be joining anything, jumping on anybody's bandwagon. All right? All right. Please do remember what, and we're on lesson number 13, what I taught you elements are. And they are these things. I take the example of a snowball. All right? And these snowflakes come out of the sky. I wonder how they form. Pay attention in science class. But they come on down and people pick up the snow and they put it together. But when you take it apart, if you see it in slow motion, those are elements, pieces of a thing, pieces of a whole. Okay? You have atoms. All right? On and on and on. Okay? Now, when it comes to law, what did I teach you guys? That there are these things that people do, and then they title it something. There's things that people do. In this circumstance and situation, you have 4 things that a human being can do that will get them in trouble concerning the felony murder rule. Okay? Now, let me remind you, don't do these things. Police officers are on alert. You're not going to get away with it. Somebody's going to tell it. And whoever tells it, these are the 100 most repeatedly broken laws in the United States of America. Historically broken laws. Laws keep getting broke again and again and again. Like it's just a rite of passage. You're an American, you can break a law. Bam! You're an American, you can break a law? What are people saying? It's okay? Do you want somebody breaking in your house? Where did we get to residential break-ins? You want somebody breaking in your car? It's not okay. Even a thief don't want somebody to steal from them, but they're going to steal from somebody else. There ain't nothing but hypocrites out here. Hypocrites. Filling the prisons. Hypocrites. Are you going to be in that group? Is there a place waiting for you? All right. Now let's move forward now. I'm making sure I'm doing my part. Okay? Elements making up the crime of felony murder. It says 1, committed a felony. And a lot of these are felonies. So it's a felony on top of a felony. It's 2. Okay? You commit 1 felony. All right? The next one, you're going to be charged with murder if the person dies. Number 2, cause the death of another person. Number 3, in the course of committing a felony, like robbing a bank, like stealing a car, kidnapping. There's just so much. Because people seem like they're just willing to do it. There's not there. You mean there's nothing out here that teenagers and adults can't get into but crime? It's just rampant. It's everywhere. Okay? You can't take up causes. No, you think about your life. If that, because see, you don't need to wait until 4 or 5 years later when you're locked up on a 15-year or a 20-year or a life sentence to realize, hey, wait a minute, I actually am in prison. Wait a minute, how did I do this to myself? Because Maslow pointed something out, and it's called the hierarchy of needs. Study that. It's in psychology. And it's this third one, a desire to belong. You better not. You better pick the right group you want to be a part of. All right? They're building more prisons. Okay? They are not going to close them because people are determined to break the law. All right. Now, 4. The victim was not a participant in their own death. That's what they're talking about. Or they didn't want to participate in their own robbery. How can you do that anyway? Okay? 5 years, upwards to life in prison for this crime. And trust me, 5 years is just a joke. They are not going to start at 5 years because people have grown tired. Remember, these videos are not rehearsed. These videos are not edited. Okay? Remember that. None of them are. Because I want you to see that I care in my element. I care. All right? I want you to know that we are real. If you pinch us, we have the same skin you guys have. Police officers do. And other people. We have the same lungs. The same blood. Some of us the same amount of blood. Okay? We have a brain up in this thing right here. You damage that thing. You shoot that head. You are going to get it. You shoot right here, center mass. You kill somebody, you're going to get it. Nobody cares then that you cry and you scream, but my feelings, my this. No, no. You go down there and try to rob something. You get with a gang. You start drive-by shootings and everything else. Trust me. One goes, all go down now. They're not, no, all y'all going to serve the same sentence or more. Believe me. You can't hang out and scare people. You can't push people. You can't do none of that. If anybody, I'm trying to get y'all straight before you move on into adulthood. You understand? That's why I'm talking to you in the manner in which I'm talking, because it's imperative. It's an emergency. It's necessary. Please. Take all of this seriously. Okay? You'll regret it. I'm going to tell you right now, you regret it. You don't know. You guys are clean. Clean. Most of you guys out there are clean. And those who are not, please let your friends know you don't want to come this way. You can go all on the TV set and see people getting arrested. Is that what you want for yourself? You think you can handle it? And even if you can, is it necessary? No. Then that is about the stupidest thing I ever hear. Somebody want to get locked in a room. You don't even want to stay in your own room. You want to hit the streets. And when you hit the streets, you do something that gets put in a room that has bars attached to it. And there are no pretty pictures on those walls. Okay? And some days you eat and some days you don't. But you will be scrubbing some toilets. Believe that. Okay, you commit a murder, you're going to be scrubbing a whole lot of toilets. All right, and the guards are mean. Just wanted to let you know that. Okay, now, they don't take no stuff. They don't want to hear nothing about your little feelings. You should have thought about all these things before you took a person's life or before you committed a felony and then a person died, 2 felonies. Okay, now, it says a conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes which may increase or double your sentence. Now, I did skip over a line right here, and it says the penalty for felony murder, the damages that occurred and occurred start at $10,000. Start at $10,000 and then goes up. All right, now, plus cost of court. Now, Please do keep your CopTube America books on you at all times. Study these things. Know these things. Know what you want not to get involved in. Did you hear me? Know it. Go over things with your parents, your friends, families, aunts, uncles. If you can't understand something, look it up. But please don't think you can change any of these elements, because you can't. You cannot change, and you cannot defend yourself. You don't know nothing about it beyond what these pages are. Just read it. Just don't do it. It's so simple. It's so simple. Don't do it. And if you think, and nobody, let me tell you, if you think that somebody's leading you down a wrong path, you can stop it. What are you talking about? If you go to the bathroom, you can stop it. Some people say, oh, teens have no control, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's a lie. I could stop it. I'm not going to go in the bank. I don't care who goes in the bank. I'm not doing it. If you want to get in that stuff, then guess what? You're going to suffer the consequences. You're going to go down. Okay? You're going to be strip searched, because all boys get strip searched. Then you have to hold your testicles and you have to cough to see if anything is up in your behind, like drugs, like weapons, anything that can form a weapon. Oh, you will be strip searched every day. Oh, you won't like it. Women, yes, you might as well forget about any piece. When you're on your menstrual cycle, tampons, all that stuff gets pulled out. Sit down, hush, be quiet, this, that, and the other. If some crazy girl don't cut off all your hair or make you cut it yourself, there are mean people. They are mad because they know they're not coming out anymore. And they're going to get everybody. What they going to do? They're going to take it out on you. And you tired of the bullies out here in the streets? Oh, they ain't nothing compared to what's locked up. They're like caged animals. And they see you, and you ain't nothing but a snack. And you just getting started. And you're going to turn out to be just like them. And everybody coming in, you're going to want to beat up. But all that does is increase your sentence. Now, like I said, do something with your time. Do something constructive. All right? And if you don't know how to do that, then you know what? You really do have a problem. Cops are not putting up with this anymore. In a small town, in a medium-sized town, in a large metropolitan area, I don't care. North, east, south, and west. The President of the United States and all our leaders are not wanting us to turn our back on anything. Cops have been shot. So it's time to stop. Over all fun and games, anything that looks like a fun and game. All right? Y'all better know what you know. Don't sit around feeling sorry for yourself because you can't swing on the chandeliers of life and act crazy and shoot somebody or stab someone. No. No, no, no. Or hit somebody with a baseball bat or clip somebody. That means taking their feet from up on their foot and bust their head. No, no, no. If you spoil and you think I can do what I want to do. Okay, everybody else did. I can do what I want to do. Blah, blah, blah. No. You're going to suffer now. All right, so let's wrap this one up. I told you these things going to speed up. Okay? You guys are getting this. You're fast learners. All the teenagers. You're quick. But if you can read, write, add, subtract, go to the bathroom. If you have a menstrual cycle, you know what to do there. Guys, if you know how to wear a condom, look at all this. Got to talk to teenagers about all this adult stuff. But hey, you know what? Y'all talking about it in schools. If you know how to cuss or don't know how to cuss, if you know how to pick up a book, if you know how to cursor write, if you know how to print, if you're not on an oxygen machine, if you're not on Social Security and you're not deemed to be mentally handicapped, whatever the case may be, when it comes to that particular set of rules, guess what? You got a lot of reading to do. Okay? And don't say you don't have the time. You got 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of school, and 8 hours of free time. And CopTube America want everybody's free time. Everybody. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I had to learn the law. And cops don't feel sorry because people out here, I don't want to learn the law. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. What do you mean? You don't get no free pass. I know. Wait a minute. I'm feeling this thing. Bam! Nobody gets a free pass. Everybody got to learn the law. Everybody. It's only fair. Don't want to learn the law when you want to learn the law. Don't get mad if you put your book down and you cut off the videotapes or you tired of looking at them, whatever, you don't get your certificate, don't you be upset. If you break the law and that person can turn you in because they know the law and they went through all 100 courses, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's the advice I'm giving to you. Nothing's easy. Nothing new is easy. And all this is fairly new, if not absolutely new, to most teens. All right? So understand that now. You better look out for yourself for the first time in your life if you've never done it before. And if you know how to look out for yourself, good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Okay? Understand that. Don't take war with police officers. You're going to lose. You might be on a suicide mission. Don't you take no war with cops. Because guess what? You might not be able to get through to committing that suicide and you live. Now we're going to really get you. All right? All right, so you have to be able to be trusted. America's a wonderful place. Okay? When you look on TV, no place like America. All right? So, let's take that test. Okay? Make sure you're always taking the post test just so you can see if this is, now, do I know, how much do I know exactly about this right here? How much do I think I know? And then review the videos. Okay? And you can play them as many times you like. You have them for a year. All right? So we're giving all you guys the opportunity, everything in the world we can give you. Post, oh Lord, flashcards and puzzles. We put in a lot of work. A lot of work. We're trying to get this thing down. We're trying to get everybody calmed down. Stop just being so angry just because you can be angry. Want to live in your own skin with peace. Okay? Nobody can go around tearing up America. I don't care. I don't care if you're black, white, rich, poor, gay, straight, Mexican, Chinese, Hispanic, from Australia coming over here. No. No. I don't care what happened to your father. I don't care what happened to your mother. I don't care. You will spend that time incarcerated. Okay? You and your friends. Or you alone. And let me tell you, people stop being friends when the cops come around. You best believe that. They are whispering. They are downtown telling it all. At a precinct telling it all. Or them parents saying, look, you better tell. Because them parents starting to get arrested because your child is wild. And the whole family, I know whole families incarcerated. Okay? So you guys got a lot to think about. And I hope you see things as I'm seeing them. You know, look at the tapes again. Even say some of the things yourself. Say some of the things. I will not go in. No, just say, you know what, I'm going to go in. Oh, no. And you'll be surprised. It's easier to pick up a book right now. Right now. I don't care if you're a DF student or dropped out. Think about it. They'll let you back in. Okay? Or go to an alternative school. Even A students, don't get so smart. You want to make a little money on the side. And somebody say, hey, you know chemistry, so why don't you do this right here for me? No, don't want to be that cool. Do not be students too. Don't want to be that cool now. And you mess up, you're going to regret it the rest of your life. Okay, Let's take the test. Please do. Please do. All right, now let me reach for the next lesson. Oh, it's an ugly one. It's called assassination. Mm-mm. A beautiful man I just love so much. When I was a little girl, the Kennedys. Wasted. Brilliant people. Went to college. I didn't know nothing about college then. But now everybody knows. Everybody got an opportunity to go to college, and they working on this. You can go to a 2-year college for free if you do certain things. You get it for free or half price. Wow. That's all right. All right, a tech school, 2-year degree. All right, President Obama, he working his behind off. Yes, he is. He's not sitting up there doing nothing. It takes time. All this work we have right here at COP2, it took years of development. We had to make sure we get this thing right. We built the site. We have wonderful teacher, Liz Simon, who's backing it all up, making sure you guys do understand. Everybody understand. I don't want to die. She don't want to die. Bob Robinson don't want to die. Latoya don't want to die. Everybody's helping out. They don't want to die. So they don't want you to die. And nobody wants anybody hurt. Okay? But somebody wants somebody hurt. Now, turn them in. Okay? We all got to look out for each other. Those who love got to look out for other people who love. And the ones who refusing and want hatred up in their heart, you got to watch out for them. You got to watch out for them. Look at the side of your eyes. Okay? Now I'm telling you, people are cunning. They are low. And let me tell you this before I end this. People want to be born rich. That's a big problem. And because they're not born rich, they keep it a secret sometimes. Or they tell your parents, how come we wasn't born rich? That is a silly question. You wasn't. And then they get upset. And they stay that way. And then they want to kill folk. How come we don't live in a house like that? What, a 3,000 square foot house? And all of a sudden, here they go. They get an attitude. They get upset. How come I wasn't born with good hair? What? How come I can't go to the beauty salon? Stop looking at the next person and only be concerned with your progress in life. Because a guy like Martin Luther King wasn't born rich. Bam! Mm-hmm. And yet, he got through law school, became a minister too. Okay? And he died as well, trying to help folk. Malcolm X had another route, but he learned. You got to be smart. And he stayed in that dictionary. Oh, brilliant man. Brilliant man. Brilliant man. Wonderful family. Okay? So you got, and was assassinated. So, you guys, please, just understand. Some of these people don't want to listen. They're in your yearbooks. And you can pick them out. And some of them going to shock you. Don't get caught up in people's little, oh, I think I want to become. You don't know their mental status. I want to be a sovereign citizen. Would you come along with me? Joining cults? You have nothing else better to do? I go get a PhD. All right, let's let's hang this up. Those people are dead or in prison and not coming out. And they hurt. If Charles Manson could sit up there and cry, and find out who Charles Manson is, if he could sit up there and cry for the silly little things, he go, man, my life could have been different. They don't need to talk about it now. You can't bring those people back to life. And those very women that was helping him got an accessory. And I told you about accessory now, didn't I? Mm-hmm. All right now, you want to help folk out, you better get a clue, Lou. All right? Your parents don't want to see you in. But your friends don't really care. Or these new friends that you come up with. Or these hang tights. Or people you meet on your way. Or on your job. Or when you're at a club. Or hanging out. Or somebody you done had sex with. No. No, no, no. 13-year-olds, you don't need to be hanging out. 14-year-olds, you don't need to be hanging out. 15, don't worry about them driver's license. You better worry about when you turn 18. They don't need hanging out. All right? Don't talk smart to people. Everybody better get their manners on. Believe it. Okay. All right. Peace out, guys. All right? We can do this. I know you can. I know you can. I might be a little rough, but I mean it. I mean exactly everything that I say. Believe you me, as I am, you could just, if you saw me lift weights, you can go online. I'm bench pressing 270 pounds at 52. But trust me, right now, 310 pounds. If you could ever see that weight that falls, you ain't laughing when you pushing it up. Try it on a weight bench. Ain't nobody laughing. Ain't nobody grinning. There's a thing called, what do they call that? Oh, when you can't do anything but laugh at things that are serious. I forgot what it's called when it comes to mine. Like I told you, videos ain't edited. They for real. I know I'm fixing my glasses. No, we ain't going to take it old commercial way. And I'm just going to sit up there. Hello, how are you doing today? Okay, I would first like to be your friend. No, I am your friend. And I'm giving you fair warning and a fair shake. How about that one? Fair warning and a fair shake. Cops are out here. Everybody's watching. There are going to be people who are going to learn this right here. Hey! Like the back of their hand. And they're going to help us. They're going to be adults. And they're going to be other kids because they're tired of the madness. Who is mentally ill? Put them over there. They're going to help out cops. What role are you going to play? Okay? What role are you going to play? Whose side you going to be on? Hello? Think about it. Between this video and assassination on number 14, you think about that. Nobody asked to die. Nobody asked that. Nobody asked you to rob them. Nobody asked for you to take somebody's car. No. No. No, no, no. No. All right. We're going here. Peace out, guys. All right, let's get on to the next subject. All right, bye.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel. But I don't wanna bring